until he saw the star-like birthmark on the girl's waist. The CEO was horrified to realize that the girl before him was the destined one he had been searching for over the past 30 years. Without a second thought, he picked her up in his arms. He was going to take her home and lift the curse on himself. It turned out that his family had been cursed for generations. Every head of the family would not live past 30, unless they found the opposite sex with a star-shaped birthmark on their waist, which matched the crescent-shaped birthmark on the CEO's body. The two had to merge for 7 days and nights to break the curse. However, the cost was that one of them had to die. With the CEO's 30th birthday approaching, if he couldn't find his destined one, he would die from his 7 orifices bleeding. For this reason, the CEO searched for hundreds of girls with birthmarks on their waists every day, but each time, he came up empty. Some even pretended to be the one. In his desperation, the CEO once tried to shoot one of the imposters, but suddenly, chaos broke out. The girl was pushed in front of him by her stepmother. Seeing another person willingly walking toward death, the CEO was furious. He turned his anger on the girl, but then, the star-shaped birthmark on her waist shone with golden light. The CEO was finally horrified to realize that the girl was indeed his destined one. Without hesitation, he took her back to his villa. The girl was terrified and kept retreating, but no matter how she resisted, the CEO wouldn't let go. As soon as their birthmarks touched, the CEO seemed to fall under a spell. He desperately lunged at the girl. In her panic, the girl grabbed a knife and held it to her neck. Only then did the CEO calm down. Realizing he couldn't act rashly, he let the girl go. But the next moment, he had someone investigate her entire background. Meanwhile, the girl received a call from the hospital, saying her father had attempted suicide. Thankfully, he was saved in time. The doctor brought good news, saying they had found a matching kidney for her father. But just as the girl was relieved, the CEO showed up at the hospital, and it turned out the kidney had been arranged by him. What he wanted in return was the girl herself. Seeing that the girl refused, the CEO prepared to leave, but the girl stopped him. To save her father, she had no choice, and agreed to enter a loveless marriage. So the two of them got their marriage certificate. Before the girl could even adjust to her new identity, the CEO impatiently came to find her, and they spent 5 passionate days together. But on the 6th day, an eye-piercing scene was witnessed by a scheming woman who came to see the CEO. Years ago, she had lost her legs for the CEO. Now, seeing another woman by his side, she felt an overwhelming sense of crisis. So on the 7th day, while the CEO was away, she intentionally led the girl to the CEO's hidden room. Terrified, she found not only a newly made coffin, but also a photo of the CEO hanging on the wall. Before she could figure out what was going on, the scheming woman deliberately shattered the long-life lamp that the CEO's grandfather had paid a fortune for to sustain his life. She framed the girl for it. As expected, when the old man found out the lamp was broken, he was enraged. He ordered for the girl to be tied up and whipped 30 times. Just as he was about to strike, the CEO arrived in time, grabbing the whip before it could fall, and declared that the girl was his wife. He was willing to take on everything for her. The old man was so angry he nearly ground his teeth, but in the end, he agreed to let the CEO take the punishment. Seeing the CEO's pale face after being whipped, the girl's heart ached. She couldn't understand why the CEO would sacrifice so much for her in just a few days of knowing her, but little